Hi, beautiful souls. I'm Becky Lee. I have been so sick this week. I'm just going to share this out to the collective so that we have it shared out. Make sure it's on my page. How's everybody doing? There we go. Now it's showing up. I'm testing out some new streaming software. I'm going to share this to the collective. There we go. That should be showing up for everybody out there. I did it. I'll be so excited. I don't know how to see the chat on this yet. Is that chat? But I just wanted to come on and share a little collective message. Like I said, I've been so sick this week. My kids have been sick. It's been great. But as we know, sickness is purging. That's why my hair looks like this, just undone. I got my toque on, or my beanie. If you're from America, I'm from Canada, so it's a toque. I'm just going to turn my light up so I have some better lighting in here. There we go. That looks better. How is everybody doing? I wanted to come on and talk about mindset. 2025, new year, new me. A lot of people like to say that motto and just really dig into it. And I love it because we're coming into this 111 portal on Saturday. I'm hosting a mindset masterclass. If anybody's looking to get the heck out of their own way, to embrace and become a better version of themselves, to learn how to become a better version of themselves and live in the now and just really transcend the old patterns that are holding you back, send me a private message, comment below. I'll send you the information on how to sign up. I think there's only 2 spots left. So these always fill up. I run them a few times a year, and it's one of my favorite masterclasses to run because it's so powerful. We need to realize that we are either our own best friend or our own worst enemy. So new year, new you, new me. How are you going to bring that into fruition? Are you going to show up more compassionate? Are you going to keep blaming other people outside of you? That's a big one. When we're blaming other people, other circumstances, other things for the reason why our lives aren't good, we're giving our power away. We're giving every bit of our power away to that thing. Do you not realize that you hold every key to everything within you? You are the master creator in your life. And so you start setting boundaries, like say if the news triggers you, don't watch the news anymore. Simple. If you don't like what's going on in the world, because there are always horrible things going on in the world, send love to those things. Don't fixate on them. Create what you want in your mind, and those things will start to show up for you. It is so imperative that we look within and we surround ourselves with the people and the feelings and the things of where we want to go, how we want to live our lives instead of how we've been. So many of us get stuck in, the trauma of lack. I can't do it because I don't have the financial means. How are you going to change that for yourself? Everybody can rebuild themselves. I've had to rebuild myself 3 times. Like, people think, oh, you're so successful. I've been on the floor crying, like, how am I going to pay my bills so many times? Or when am I going to see my kids again? Or what, there's things that's gone in my life that I'm like, man, I can't believe I lived through that. But I chose to rise above it. I used to always say things can't get any worse because I thought that was so positive. And I realized the more I thought that and said that, things would get worse. So one day I woke up and I said, things are only going to get better. And day by day, things got better because I started to look for the better. Our minds want to prove us right. Our consciousness wants to bring in the synchronicities for where we're focusing. So if you're focusing on the bad and the lack and the sadness and the turmoil and things you need to survive from, your reality is just going to show up as that. So flip that switch. And this is what we're going to go about over in the masterclass on the weekend. It's all about you flipping that switch and retraining your brain, retraining your consciousness. And sometimes that is because we hold a lot of trauma in our body. So we go into that limbic system, that parasympathetic nervous system, the fight or flight. And it's all about saving us. And it's doing its job. But I remember having to ask myself, am I actually in danger, or is this just my mind creating this turmoil for me? And we end up creating self-fulfilling prophecies, whether they're positive or negative. So you get to choose. You have the choice. Is there somebody in your life that drives you nuts? Well, don't let them. All your power lies in your reaction to things. Yeah, that's just the message I wanted to share today with each and every one of you. This is what I wanted to this is what my podcast is going to be about. This is why I'm testing out this new streaming software, because I want to record on something that's high def. One of my beautiful soul sisters was using this when I was on her podcast. And I'm like, I'm going to check this out. So thanks, Sarah, for that. And my podcast is going to be all about this. How are we going to get out of our own way? And how are we going to live this beautiful, amazing life? that we desire and we deserve and we want. So if you're interested in that, first of all, come to the masterclass on Saturday. It's going to be awesome. Like I said, I only run it a few times a year, and keep an eye out for my masterclass or for my podcast coming up. You can follow me on YouTube. I post all these types of videos on YouTube as well, so you never miss one. Becky Lee, The Collective Consciousness, Becky Lee Soul Alchemy, that's where you're watching me on, or The Collective Spiritual Consciousness, which is my community, my giant community. I have a couple smaller ones too, private ones, but The Collective Spiritual Consciousness is my baby. They're all my babies. Just like each and every one of you and every client I get to work with. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. Anyway, have a wonderful day. Just follow along. I'm ready just to serve in a whole new way in 2025. And I want to touch as many lives as I can and help create as much empowerment and victory and success and abundance and love as I can in other people's lives. Peace. Bye.